Hey, what's up you guys? BlackwingKei here with another Genshin Impact video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another part of the Chapter 2 Zarkon Quest. We're still on Act 3, which is the ending, the conclusion to the Zarkon Quest in Inazuma. We still don't know what the future holds for Inazuma, whether we're gonna get like an updated Zarkon Quest in the future, similar to how we had for Chapter 1, where we got introduced to Dane's Leaf and got to learn more about the Abyss and whatnot. We got to see our twin, so we're not sure whether, we're gonna see something similar in the future of Inazuma, but all we know is that Act 3 is the ending for this Zarkon Quest, which will most likely end with the Raiden Shogun losing her Gnosis, the Fatui getting their way in the end, and we're gonna have to, maybe we're gonna get find some more information onto the next region we're going to. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're getting to all that in this video. Again, this Zarkon Quest has been pretty long. I spent a long time recording the last part, so let's see where we're gonna go on this part. So in the last part, we got introduced to Watatsumi Island, the gorgeous Watatsumi Island. I fell in love immediately. As soon as I saw the trailer as well, I knew I was going to fall in love. I was even going as far as to say that it's probably going to be one of the top, most beautiful locations in all of Teyvat. And I'm talking about the whole world, not just Inazuma. Like, yes, Inazuma, top places in Inazuma, Watatsumi Island. Top places in Teyvat, Watatsumi Island's going to be high on that list as well. The OST, absolutely loving it. I'm looking forward to seeing, or hearing, and seeing how the Seidai Island OST will be and the whole landscape and whatnot. But yeah, last time we were getting introduced to Watatsumi Island and everything. We got appointed to captain of Swordfish 2. So we basically took the position from somebody else. We cleaned up the island, no more Ronin, but things turned dark pretty quickly as we learned that there is a mysterious sponsor helping the Sangonomiya forces out in the good cause, saying, hey, keep fighting the Shogun army. You guys are doing a good thing. Fight, fight, fight. But as I suspected, it was all a trap. I mean, it had to be. It was too good to be true. How can you trust somebody? They don't even introduce themselves. They're just a mystery. They left the note like, here, take this food and supplies. You guys could need it. I don't want to reveal myself, but yeah, just take this stuff. Trust me. Even though I'm not revealing myself to you. Like, come on. That was a setup from the beginning. I was like, wait a minute, are you sure? I get why Kokomi did it. She did it because they still needed the supplies. They were underpowered. They needed something. They needed a leverage to help them out. But what was also supplied to them, which I thought the food was spiked, but it turns out it was actually the Fatui, and they had given out delusions to all of the forces. And like we know, the delusions take away the life force, so they kept using it and using it and using it, which is why they found symptoms. They were experiencing symptoms of accelerated aging. So that was something I did not expect, and I hope that these soldiers don't die. I hope Teppei doesn't die. I hope there's a way that we can reverse this, although I'm really not sure. My hopes are on the priestess, the princess of Sangonomiya, Kokomi herself, that she's a 5-star healer, so I'm hoping that she can find some divine priestess magical way to turn this all around, to heal them. But I just don't want them to die. I did grow attached to them. I really hope that they don't die. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold you here too long, guys. Let's quickly jump on to this Zarkon Quest. Let's continue where we left off. But before that, please give this video a thumbs up. Very much appreciated. You guys have been showing absolutely amazing support, and I absolutely love you all for that. Also, if you're new here and you want to keep seeing videos like this, reacting to the Zarkon Quest, maybe diving deeper into the lore, maybe doing some theories, do subscribe and hit the bell for notifications as well, so you don't miss when I do an upload or a premiere, which this video will most likely be premiering. So, yes, without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this Zarkon Quest. Oh my goodness, Teppei. I do hope that you're able to come out of this alive. I hope there is a way to reverse this. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, the Traveler, oh my god. She is furious. That the Fatui are now involved in this, she is not happy. Oh my goodness, I wonder what's gonna happen. I hope that the Traveler doesn't do anything too rash, like jumping somewhere, like, again, with the whole Raiden Shogun thing. Like, please calm down, Traveler. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen.
How's Teppei's condition?
How can none of us have noticed?
I have put out the order to seize all delusions.
Oh yes. The Delusion Hunt Decree. Let's sign the Delusion Hunt Decree right now.
The majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious.
Oh, is that all what it is? Just loss of vitality? So they're not in danger of their life yet?
Sadly, a few have been
Oh no.
less fortunate.
Excellency. I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
I mean, they're pretty much drunk on the power at that point. Like, they don't care what happens to them. They just care about, you know, finally pushing back against the Shogun's army and hoping to, you know, gain that win that they desperately want against them, you know? That's all that's all it is. They're drunk on the power and they want to finish things off quickly. They don't care what's going to happen to them. But it's really unfortunate, man. This is a huge setback for the Sangonomiya Rebellion, which is really, it's really a shame.
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line.
Oh yeah, we gotta get there too. Again, where's Kazuha and where is Beidou?
This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far.
Yeah, it's a setback.
What are your thoughts?
I'll go confront the Fatui directly. Oh, but where are they? Do we even know where they're at?
No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders.
Yo, what if that's what they were doing in the Mikage furnace? Surely when we were there with Xavier during that world quest, it was that they were trying to do something in the Mikage furnace or destroy it, tamper with it, but what if they were creating the delusions there? Yeah, they didn't bring it with them.
To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made.
Okay.
But it's sure to be heavily guarded.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that back. I don't think the Mikage furnace is involved at all, but maybe they found some resources there that they could use to create some more, but I don't think that's where their factory is.
It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Yeah, there's no time for that. And of course, you guys are being set back by this whole problem to begin with. I can't take any more forces.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think.
Kokomi, you are thinking too much. Just let me go.
I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful.
The Mikage furnace is in Tatarasuna, or Kanazuka as well, so that's
We
not...
have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Paimon, there is no time to think. Clearly, the Traveler is really pissed. It's not our first tango with the Fatui, so, you know, it really sucks that they've been involved again, and now it's affecting people to this scale. You know, before, we'll give them a pass. We'll give them a pass before, you know? Yeah, sure, they almost destroyed Liyue Harbor when they brought back Osail, and, you know, that was a big problem, but we had the whole Liyue Chising there, and I was there, the Yaksha was there. Sure, Zhongli was taking a step aside to let us handle it, but, you know, we were able to come out in the end, and I don't think there was a single casualty in that one. From what Kokomi just said, I think we've already had casualties, so this is far worse. Especially in this whole theme that they're having here, with all the war going on. It's far worse. You know, Liyue Harbor was more peace, and then all of a sudden, Osail came and started wreaking havoc and whatnot, but, you know, we were there to stop it. We were there. My goodness, yo. But, yeah, it's not our first tango with the Fatui, so we're not happy about this. About what's going on. Alright, so the place in question is actually kind of close to the Jakotsu mine here in Yashiori Island, but once again, it's just another random location. I thought for sure they were going to make use of their, like, you know, places. It would have been amazing to tie it in with the Mikage furnace, knowing that the Fatui were there before. So are we gonna stop these guys? Search for the place where the delusions are being made. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's one of these. Okay, so it's gonna be like a domain. Oh boy. Are we about to meet Scaramouche here? Is that what's about to happen? Alright, they're telling me I need a Hydro in the party. I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I hope that they don't have any Hydro monuments in there, or else, you know, I'll be really bad. But yeah, this looks very familiar here. Oh boy. Alright, I should have expected... Okay. I was about to say I should have expected a domain. Any more traps? Boo! Yeah. Okay, so instead of Ronin here, we have a bunch of Fatui. Dope. Alright, so how are we going to start this off? With you? Oh, we already have the ult ready. I meant to do that, actually. There we go. Oh my god, look at this! A bunch of crystal marrow. Wait, is that what they're using to create more delusions? Oh, I gotta collect the Magatama. The amulet, the Magatama, it's the same thing. But yeah. So maybe that's what they're using, crystal marrow? Wait a minute.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before?
Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say, Paimon.
Are they getting this from Rito?
Yes!
So the Conjure Commission are...
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, Paimon, you put it together right before I did, man. Kind of mad she did that, though. I wanted to say that. From Rito, remember the whole thing that Toma made us help out with the people? The International Trade Association, the ITA? Dude, it's all coming together now. So I guess you could say that the Fatui were here way before we even arrived. Oh my god, I hate this. That's why they made me... That's why they said I had to bring Hydro here. For this guy.
This was well done. You need to hurry up.
Here come the fireworks.
Roast and fry.
There we go. At least that made it, you know, possible to beat him, but damn. Hall notice. The situation of the Inazuman civil war is presently uncertain. The longer this conflict drags on, the more advantageous our position will be. To deepen the resistance reliance on delusions, to fan the flames of war, and steel the resolve of the leadership on both sides to continue fighting, I call upon all available comrades to assist the work of the 2nd Naval Lieutenant Nathan in dashing Sangonomiya's hope for a quick victory. If there are any accidents, assist the 2nd Lieutenant Nathan's escape and silence all who might reveal our infiltration into their ranks. This mission is of vital importance to securing the supply of delusions. Not a single detail may be overlooked. Okay. So I guess that was just something there to take note of. That they were working here already. But yeah, like I was saying. Yo, I was saying this. I was about to say it, man. Paimon, I hate you so much. You know, Paimon, I love you so much. But right now, I hate you so much. Because I was going to say that. She stole my line. I was gonna say, wait a minute, Crystal Marrow, it's all coming together from Rito. Remember, they wanted to get a large supply? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's coming together now. Alright, we have a bunch of these things now. Boop, boop, boop.
It looks dangerous. We better watch our step or we might get hit.
Alright, I got this. I'm a pro. I didn't play Zanki Zero for all that time not to be a pro at this. Ooh. Wait, something happened here. I mean, it's fine. I don't need to really step on it too much. Alright, now it's an elevator taking us up. Hey, wait, where? No! That was way too fast. Where we gotta go? Oh, over here. Oh, to another elevator. To another elevator. to another elevator? Uh-oh. Oh. And that's what the other amulet is? Alright, so where's the door? Wait, wasn't I just here? Where's the door? Oh, it's here. Wait, have I been here the whole time? I got so lost. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still thinking about this whole thing all coming together now.
Intruder spotted.
Okay, let's just do this real quick. Do that, do that.
Never get out of here alive.
Sure, you say that now, but you know. Come on, Yoimiya.
Goldfish of Doom!
Goldfish of Doom.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Alright, come on, Chi-Chi, you almost there.
This city must have a death wish.
Factory Superintendent Natashka?
Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
I guess that's the Mirror Maiden. What? A Harbinger will be here soon? It is Scaramouche, dude. Because this looks exactly like the place where he showed in the trailer. Okay, whoa, calm down. You don't have to go that far, buddy.
Hurry up.
Out of my mask.
Dang it.
Odds revealed by time for a light show.
Come on, defeat her quickly. Alright, now it's your turn. Yo.
Hurry up.
Midnight
This
Phantasmagoria.
was well done. Roasted fried.
And there we go.
Feels clogged.
You actually managed to find
Oh,
this
wow.
place. Congratulations.
Okay, that's a bit... That was a bit sudden. Okay, so please, can we get a flashback for the people that don't know who this is and never looked up who it is, even though they saw him for the first time on the trailer? For new players, are we gonna get a flashback? I hope so. Or maybe Paimon's gonna say, hey, I know you, at least some, you know, some clarification or some acknowledgement that we've met this person before. Because if we do not bring up the events of 1.1, then it's like that whole event was retconned. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens. I thought he was gonna walk in, you know, be more epic and whatnot, but let's see how it goes. Whew, Scaramouche, it's been too long.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead.
You're manufacturing delusions.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
Alright, so is this Scaramouche acknowledging that he's met us before? Because so far, you know, he hasn't said, no one says like, hey, we meet again. How are you doing? Yeah.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests.
Oh. Please, Scaramouche. Please do tell more. What? Okay, so Scaramouche already basically told us he's not the mastermind. We know that. It's actually La Senora. She's the one behind all of this, but yeah. everything is coming back together. The Kanjo Commission had a hand in this, and it seems like the Tamriel Commission also had a hand in this, actually colluding with the Fatui. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak.
Wait, so did you only give delusions to the Sangonomiya Rebellion and not the Tamriel Commission? I think that's how it is, because he shouldn't give it to the Tamriel Commission, or the Shogun's army, as I would say, because they overpower the Sangonomiya resistance. So clearly you would give it to the weak, or, you know, the promise of power drawing the weak.
For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
Okay, look, everything that Scaramouche is saying, I mean, he has a point, but not like this.
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within.
So that's what it is. You guys infiltrated from the inside.
Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment within it becomes all the more fragile.
How has the Raiden Shogun not picked up on any of this?
Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now.
Wow.
He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Oh my god, don't you dare mock Teppei. Yo, she is pissed.
Calm down!
Yeah. She rushed into this. She let her emotions get in the way. I understand that you're upset, but when you're going up against a Fatui Harbinger, you can't let your guard down like that. You can't just rashly go into this. We're gonna fight him?
No!
Oh no, we don't. What is this? Is this a Tatarigami or something? So I'm gonna get to see this cutscene with the female traveler.
Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The
Oh,
wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
that's what it is?
What's happening? Get up!
Yai Miko! I knew it! I knew it! Okay, wait. She's gonna wake us up, right?
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
I knew it! Oh my god, I knew it! But wait. Before we continue. So, some people have been saying that Yai Miko is actually evil as well. What did she say to Scaramouche? How did she get us out of that situation? I want to know that. That is interesting. But yeah, basically what I called, if just for clarification, if you did not see my reaction to my analysis to the 2.1 trailer, basically I said that, you know, everything in this trailer is out of context, and one of the things I threw out there is that maybe Yai Miko is waking us up after our encounter with Scaramouche. That because we were knocked out in that situation, and then we go like 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, Let me repeat what she said.
Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed.
Yo, I like
is
this
good
angle.
news.
I like this angle a lot. You know, it's a pretty. Where are we? Are we just laying down on the floor or something?
It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
I'm sorry, was I too heavy for you, Yai?
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Is she? I mean, we only met her for a brief moment before, but...
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this.
Okay, so it's just a slight personality change there because the Shrine Maidens are not there. So she puts up like this sort of front in front of the Shrine Maidens?
People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
A human society at the moment.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Yeah.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Wait. Do you know what Paimon is? Anyway, so how did you save me from the Balladeer? Again, it's only Scaramouche gave us like a little teensy hint that he knew us from before and saying, oh, you've gotten weak. Aren't you supposed to be strong? Yeah, so there was basically, that was, I hope we get to see him again because that was, they dropped the ball there. They should have at least had Paimon talk like, hey, we know you. You're from that time. We needed some acknowledgement of meeting him before. Come on.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the Balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me?
I mean, that's a Fatui Harbinger you're talking about, but I'd believe it. Personally, I'd believe it.
Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no?
Alright, at the end of the day, she did get us out of there, so maybe she is secretly evil. Maybe she's actually the one pulling things behind the... maybe she's the one colluding with the Fatui. We don't know, for sure. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon, though. The only one that I'm going to stick behind is that there's something suspicious about Kokomi and her reasons behind fighting and whatnot, not just for the Vision Hunt decree to end. So yeah, for Yae Miko, I'll leave it as that she's a friend. She is our ally.
Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you ever so much, Yae-sama.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words.
So I wonder where we're gonna go from here.
The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
What happened next?
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the Balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely our ally.
Well, anyway, that Sangonamiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
I see, yeah. So that still plays a part in it. Kokomi and the Sangonomiya, they're people, they worship the serpent god, while, you know, this is a different belief where they worship the Electro Archon. And again, Yae Miko is most definitely the familiar of the Kitsune Saigu, who was very close to the Raiden Shogun in the past.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
But she ain't lying. She's not lying.
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
So this is why you rescued me?
You've met her, right?
Yes, at the ceremony.
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
The puppet? You mean inside?
Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being.
Oh, okay. So it's pronounced euthymia, not euthymia. I've been saying I've been saying it wrong the whole time. You see, this is why it's good to listen to this to get some clarification on how it's supposed to be pronounced. So it's euthymia. Okay. So the plane of euthymia. So the true Raiden Shogun is actually always in that domain expansion of hers? Oh, it's called the plane of euthymia then? To preserve her being.
Her name is A.
Okay, there we go. So that is the clarification I wanted. So we have the Narukami Ogosho, Raiden Shogun, we have A, and what was the other name we had for her? I believe there was a different name. Oh my god, I can't believe I already forgot.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later?
Yo, wait a minute. So are you telling me that the Raiden Shogun is actually able to operate on auto mode? So the Raiden Shogun is the one that we met that was seizing the visions, but then when she like opened that domain, we met the real Raiden Shogun and we fought her in there? That's actually crazy. If you think about it, because you know, it's like I just said, autopilot. You basically have your real self in a different like world and whatnot, while you're remotely activating, like, you know, the other person, the puppet, as you would say, you know, a remote access puppet is what I would call it.
And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Yeah, why go to such lengths?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet.
Wow.
And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
Wow.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity.
Wow.
This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Okay, yeah, there is two things here. It's one reason why he stepped down. Oh, Zhong Li also mentioned
You
erosion.
mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liu Zarkon. What a fascinating god he is.
Interesting. So not only have you heard of Morax, which I guess it wouldn't be too much, you know, too much out there to have heard of different archons, but you also met him. Now that I did not expect. Yeah, this isn't the first time we actually got to hear of erosion. Very interesting.
The Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think?
That is a very interesting description. Oh my goodness.
The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
So basically what we saw in the teaser trailer, because everything that the Raiden Shogun experienced in that teaser was loss. Sasayuri, Torachio, Kitsune Saigu, and then I guess her past self, as people were saying. I'm still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side.
Thank you. Thank you. I know Yaemiko was her ally, so that means I still have a right to be suspicious of Kokomi, although Yaemiko herself wasn't really talking ill of Kokomi. So that's, I guess that should alleviate my suspicions of her a little bit.
You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it.
Okay, so you want to save the people and your close friend, I guess she is to you, right? Because obviously A is much older than you are, Miko, I know that.
The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
Shake A's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt Decree?
So basically, just defeat her.
Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
Oh my god. They didn't show this in the trailer, but I'm guessing we're gonna have a rematch with the Raiden Shogun. It's to be expected. It's how it happens, you know, this is a similar trope in an anime where the protagonist is gonna lose against the main villain once, or maybe even twice, or maybe even 3 times, until they finally get to fight them a last time and, you know, get the win over them. So, yeah.
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
Ooh. I still have one question. Yeah, I kind of want to say why me, though.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
So, it's really that simple. But wait, Yai. Does that mean you can freely enter there as well? Because, I mean, you're not enemies with the Raiden Shogun. You want to help her, in fact. So I would assume it's basically like a world. Let's just take it as only she is allowed to exist there, but she can let other people in, obviously. So that's why we were let in there, because she took an interest in us. Is that simple?
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there.
But you know of it. You clearly know about it.
Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you.
Oh.
Come along.
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. Interesting. We got a new achievement there. That is crazy. So yeah, again, I just wanted to put that out there again, that basically, yeah, the transition from the beginning of the 2.1 trailer was after your encounter with Scaramouche, which it kind of seemed like it was fitting, because if we get knocked out in one scene, and yeah, that's all I wanted to put it out there again. Alright, so where we gotta go? Wait, where are we going? We are going... Okay, we're pretty much going near the entrance of one of the abandoned shrines that we recently visited during the Sacred Sakura cleansing ritual. Or actually, no, that's more down here. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty close to where we have to go, right here. There's something here that I've never seen before. What is this? That, I'm pretty sure that's never been there before. Similar to the Electro Monuments over on the Fort Mume
Gonna do it
last
here?
time.
And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves.
Wait,
I
what?
made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined.
So you're saying it's not possible for her to have gotten stronger than what your memory remembers? Only weaker? Interesting.
It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think?
Okay, so it looks like we're leading up to a big fight against the Raiden Shogun. It is gonna happen. Again, round 2. This time we need the dub this time, but the big problem is gonna be the Vision Hunt Decree, where she seals our vision.
The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Interesting. How did you create this? What are you exactly? Besides being a fox envoy. Yai, what exactly are you? Man, look how pretty she is. Honestly, when I saw her, man, it's... How could I held back, man? I told you, I love the pink-haired waifus. Kujo Sara is still my top, but you know, she ain't that far off that list. She ain't that far off that list. Anyway, yeah, so it's like... How did you create this? Oh my god. I guess start the challenge? What the heck? Oh, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, so he's basically have to dodge. Okay. I failed. I didn't even... that was way too sudden, man. Avoid being hit by the finishing move. How did I still get hit by that? What is this? How am I supposed to stop that?
Insubordination.
Oh my god. There's that, and then it's gonna be...
Fuse is lit.
Okay.
Festival ends.
There we go. Come on.
Orders given. Orders received.
Alright, that was one way of dodging it. I just basically canceled it with my ult. Yeah, I was making sure I didn't get hit. Guys, don't even ask how many times I did this, okay? That's not important information. Wait, so what's the final challenge then? Oh my goodness. That was too fast. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, this is way faster. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. How? Okay. What? Alright, we did it. We did it twice. We did it twice. Alright. Alright, so I completed the challenge twice. The regular start challenge and the final challenge. So we leave that behind us. Again, don't ask how many times I had to try. I probably cut out all the times I failed it. Yeah, let's just leave it behind us. Yeah, we're done training. I think I'm ready for the Raiden Shogun fight.
What a workout.
It was a little challenging, I'll admit it. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh yeah, it was a walk in the park. 0 damage, 0 deaths.
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
Yeah, please tell us, Yaimiko. Are you gonna tell us how you know so much? I mean, us as the audience should already know a little more, but yeah, please explain, Yai, if you can do that.
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's servant.
Oh, okay.
What? Like Dvalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
I can see that. So if we're going by comparisons, Dvalin to Barbados, Ajdaha to Zhongli, although Ajdaha turned against him because of erosion, if I remember that correctly.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
Very persuaded indeed.
In your dreams.
Why? Why would you get my hopes up like that?
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia.
Wow.
Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal.
Right. It is very simple, actually, the way they explain that, because it's like saying goodbye is to mean like you never see them again. So it's always like a thing to say, like for people that you probably won't see again, but you hope to see them again sometime in the future, you don't say goodbye. You say see you later, or you say something else and not goodbye, because goodbye is basically stamping the final. Like that's it. We'll never see each other again. Goodbye. Have a good life. No, we'll say I'll see you again later. Don't worry. Like we'll see you. I'll catch you. You know, all types of different ways. So in her case, she didn't even say that. It's to keep their friendship eternal. That's pretty cool.
By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
Well, yeah, that also. The Raiden Shogun is the wishful thinker here.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being?
Oh my god, telling us straight out, huh?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
Oh, there's another one? Oh my
There's
goodness.
a part 2?
Yeah, Paimon, we're finally back on track, I see. Yeah, that was my reaction. So we have to go back to the machine? Complete the next part. Oh god, here we go again. How many L's will I take this time? Alright, let's go ahead and start. Oh, this time... Oh, wait a minute.
Rise.
So this time we gotta fight enemies while dodging the Electro? Is that really necessary?
Take this! Lightning Slash! Ah! By Royal, time for a light show!
I gotta be careful because once it... Oh no! Dang it. Oh, we did it. We actually did it on the first try. That was way easier than the first one, to be honest with you. For a second, I thought I had to be careful for like the finishing slash while I'm trying to beat the mobs and whatnot. That was the only thing that was really worrying me there, but I guess I did it. That was pretty simple.
We're finally done! How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you?
Oh. Oh, are you going to give us a buff or something? Similar to how in Liyue Harbor, the conclusion to the Liyue Zarkon Quest was that the Adeptus gave us like the energy and whatnot so that we can move quicker, do more damage, take more damage and whatnot. So is it going to be something similar to that for when we go to round 2 of the Raiden Shogun's fight? I would have liked it to be like us being able to beat them with our own power and whatnot, but I guess, you know, the whole point of the Traveler in the story of Genshin Impact is that we have basically been nerfed by the unknown god. If you remember that story from like a year ago, before we started to travel and whatnot, we had like this almighty power, but we got nerfed when we got trapped, and we woke up, you know, sometime later with our powers gone. So we basically started from 0 and we're climbing upward. So it makes sense why we can't really just fight these gods on equal footing. So getting a buff would make sense.
Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
They're no match for her either. Dude, they are underpowered.
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself...
It'll be... done.
considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue. They're ultimately quite helpless.
I wonder, regarding the visions that have been confiscated, this is a question I think I thought about a long time ago, but I never got to ask. Is it possible to reinstate a vision that's been confiscated? Like, let's say, for example, that the confiscated visions are actually just still in place, and they're still powered, like they're still glowing. The visions have not gone blank, and they're still glowing, and basically, wait, that could be a possibility. Remember when we touched the statue, we heard all of the people's ambitions. It could just be that the people's ambitions are trapped in the statue right now. So what we have to do is basically, if we destroy the statue, or the Raiden Shogun gives back the visions, possibly they'll get back their personalities, their lost memories, they'll get back on track in life. Something like that could happen, right? I don't know. That's just a possibility. I don't know if it's completely out there that once you lose it, it's gone for good. That was just a little, my 2 cents on that little bit there.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
Oh yeah, that's something to boast about, Paimon. Yeah.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary, it is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
So, what is the plan?
Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Oh, I thought she was gonna run away. It's like, oh yeah, you know, oops, it's that time, I gotta go.
All of this said and you're entertaining guests? Paimon's really struggling to understand how you work.
Wow. Oh, we gotta return over there. It'd be real funny if her guest was actually the Fatui as well. That would confuse me a lot more, but, you know, that'd be very funny and interesting to see. Okay, so I guess we can't interact with this thing anymore. That sure gave me trouble. I'd like to see how other people fare. You know, maybe I'm the only one that sucked against that thing. I probably will show you, like, all the times I failed that challenge there and whatnot. So, yeah, let's go back up to the top of the Narukami Shrine. Alright, transitioning right away. Oh, a cutscene. Are we going to meet someone here?
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time.
I thought we were going to transition over to a cutscene for a second there.
Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
Preparations, briefing, going over what we know.
You must understand the situation you are facing.
Going over what you know.
The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity.
Oh, wait, so you can easily influence the puppet then? So, I guess that... Okay, so while that doesn't make sense on one regard, that does make sense in the other regard, as I was talking about earlier, about basically having the puppet run on autopilot. So you're really, it's like a remote access puppet, but you're not controlling it anymore. You basically just created that shell and put like your outward appearance there, while the true you is still inside the mind, just constantly meditating in the plane of euthymia. So if it's the case of autopilot Raiden Shogun, then yeah, I guess maybe she can be easily influenced, and that's how they were able to infiltrate and convince the Raiden Shogun to do the whole Vision Hunt Decree. I still feel there's something more to this, but yeah, the Balladeer did confirm this.
Yes. This is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on.
But how exactly were they able to do it? How did they influence the puppet Shogun to do it?
Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Kujo. Okay, so I think the Kujo clan is actually colluding with the Fatui then. Before, I was kind of doubting it in my mind, saying that, you know, it's really the Fatui that are just here The Kanjo Commission is obviously working with them, letting them roam free in Inazuma, but yeah, the Kujo clan, they most likely are as well.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
The Tenryou Commission is working with the for the Fatui. The Kanjo Commission betrayed the shogunate long ago, yeah.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed.
I agree with you, Yai. I absolutely 100% agree with you. But yes, this is what I've been saying all along. So the signs were all there. And, you know, if you've been paying attention, you could have come up with the same conclusion as well. So the whole thing with La Senora, it was definitely 100% La Senora who was talking to the Kanjo Commissioner, and she was using him to try and keep us there because we had arrived there, and she caught wind of that. It's like, that traveler's here in Inazuma, I need to find a way to slow his progress. That's really all she wanted to do. While she's working behind the scenes, she wanted to slow our progress down. How? Basically by having the Kanjo Commissioner try to give us impossible tasks and whatnot, but thanks to his daughter, we were able to escape Rito without a hitch. So yeah, once again, bless you, Chisato. Like I said, I'll never forget Chisato. Oh my god, bless her. May the Archons bless her. But yeah, I've already had a very good idea, and you know, that's what my thought process was back, you know, when we were doing all those world questions and whatnot. It's like, the Kanjo Commission definitely has a hand in this, and the Tamriel Commission, I wasn't too sure, but I guess the only hint we had was what basically Ayaka said, that yeah, they just rejected it without any negotiations.
Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
I like the sound of that. We're going to use Kujo Sara. We're going to use Kujo Sara. She's going to be the key. Remember, Kujo Sara seems to have a strong sense of justice and a great dislike of injustice being done to others. It was very important that we got that scene where the two guards, the Tenryou Commission, the Shogunate Army, were abusing the old man that we had to rescue from the prison. We had to break him out of prison with Yoimiya. She let us go. So that to me speaks volumes. That Kujo Sara has a very strong sense of justice. While she is still very loyal to the Raiden Shogun, she will not turn a blind eye to injustice being done, to torture being done to regular innocent people. You know, it is how it is. So it's gonna be her. We're going to influence Kujo Sara to incite the rebellion in the Tenryou Commission. Because we really have no one to go after in the Kanjo Commission. There's like no important figure there except for the commissioner.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
Not really.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission.
I mean, that's how I understood it right away. Incite a rebellion, meaning, you know, to betray that commission.
If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Oh my god, I knew it. Why is there a foul here? Who did that? That definitely wasn't me, guys. Do not look at me. Literally, I just got here and they transitioned over to this conversation. It wasn't me, guys. It wasn't me. But yeah, they're definitely talking about Kujo Sara. It's like that immediately clicked in my head.
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today.
Wow.
She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Oh my god, this is perfect. Kujo Sara. I told you guys. I told you guys. She is the top tier waifu.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize her!
Oh no, we've been set up by Yae Miko.
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
Or so they would make you think.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Oh, so do the rules of the Tamriel Commission not apply here?
Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Guji Yae, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
Very well done, Yae.
All of you outside.
Taking control of the situation like that.
As you wish.
And hey, gladly they all listened without a hitch, you know. It's like, but Sarah, the
Guji
wanted
Yae.
criminal.
I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
Definitely.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
I really, you know, I have to dedicate some time to learning more about her background. I'm not sure if the game will ever go in detail as to, you know, what her history is with the Raiden Shogun. That's something I really want to know. So most likely her profile, you know, all the dialogue, not the dialogue, but really the text that we get from the character profiles and whatnot will tell the story. So I'm really looking forward to getting her to friendship level 10 and learning everything there is about Kujo-Sara.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too.
Oh. Now you see, I spoke about this. I said that, so one of my theories was that Kujo-Sara was one of the last people to be blessed with an electro vision by the Raiden Shogun, and also that she was going to be exempt because that's part of her forces, but really?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Okay, well, that's loyalty for you.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Ooh, I like the way she put that. That's pretty deep. But yeah, it shows that Kujo-Sara doesn't care. I hope that was not the only means of trying to win her to our side, Yae. I hope you have something else up your sleeve.
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. It's explaining the situation to her directly. Like, yo, the Vision Hunt Decree did not come from the Shogun. It came from the Fatui. It's a trap.
And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, and it's also to remember that Kujo-Sara is the adopted daughter of the Kujo clan. So she wasn't, this is something I always bring up just to remind myself of, you know, family lineage and whatnot.
Guji Yae, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki.
Okay, Kujo Takayuki is the head of the clan.
He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence.
Really? Yae, what exactly do you have?
As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
I mean, for me, I would have just said, you know, I'll let you look and find it for yourself, although it seems that it's really well hidden that not even the shogunate finds out. So yeah, that's basically all it was. They did it behind her back, but that was kind of obvious, and I was wondering how the shogun was never picking up on this. And it's because the Raiden Shogun is a puppet, and it's basically operating on autopilot. So I guess it's easy to fool an Archon who's not really there, an Archon who's only inside her own head and whatnot, not even controlling the puppet. That's the outer appearance. So I guess that's how the Raiden Shogun was easily influenced by the people around her and the Fatui as well. So yes, they're keeping things well hidden that not, you know, only the trusted people know what's really going on. It's like, yo, we're working with the Fatui, we're doing this, they promised us great things. I'm really not sure how exactly the Fatui made like deals with the Kanjo Commission and the Tamriel Commission. So the Yashiro Commission is the one they couldn't get to, and obviously it's because of the Kamisato clan. They're too noble to fall to the dirty deeds of the Fatui. So they're gonna play a big part in helping us take, you know, control of the situation. So yes, that's what I would have said, is what I was trying to get to. Basically, you know, look, Kujo-Sara, just take a look inside, do your own investigation, because I always have this thing inside of me where it's like, if you're truly looking for something, you will find it. Which is in contrast to what Jean said a long time ago in the story, saying that just keep on going in your journey and don't necessarily search for what you're looking for, and you will come across what you are searching for. Something like that. Just something I wanted to point out.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, she will have to come with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you better have your evidence, or else we're going to jail.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary. Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujo-Sara here.
I'm actually liking how things are turning out.
Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tamriel Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Yeah, it's not. I bet you she's gonna tell us to go find the evidence. How much you want to bet?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Oh my goodness. I knew it.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do, though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
The professional? Okay, that was all very interesting. Let me collect this fowl. Guys, please believe me, I didn't do that. There wasn't even a bird here. There's never a bird here. How did that fowl just end up there? It was Yai. Yai did something. She set me up, killing that bird. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna end it off here yet. We are reaching the end of this part, I do feel. But I just wanted to Chinju Forest.
Talk to the Electro Archon.
Are we going to go to Ioroi? Maybe? No, I don't think so. Maybe somebody else. But yeah, everything that they were saying, the second she said we had to incite rebellion in the Tamriel Commission, obviously my mind clicked to Kujo-Sara because she's the only one. And I still hold her in that high regard. She has a very strong sense of justice, but overall, above that is her loyalty to the Raiden Shogun. And of course this stems from her early childhood being adopted into the Kujo clan, and the Kujo clan also has very high loyalty to the Raiden Shogun, except that when the Fatui came in, you know, they sank their teeth into the necks of the Kanjo Commission and into the heads of the Tenryou Commission. Again, the Yashiro Commission are the one that's left untouched because they're too noble. I feel like, you know, that's what it is. The Kamisato clan is a much more noble clan that they didn't let themselves fall into that trap. More than likely, I feel the Fatui did their research ahead of time, they didn't even attempt to go to the Yashiro Commission, because then they would know that it would backfire. Knowing that the noble clan of the Kamisato, they would do something about it right away if they found out that the Fatui was doing something. So they went to the right people. They went to the Kanjo Commission, who controls the identity checks and the people coming in and out of Inazuma. So that was their first step. Then they go to the Tamriel Commission, which is directly below the Shogun, basically their army. So those are the two perfect commissions to actually take over. In a sense, you know, taking over just those two gives you all the power in Inazuma, is from what I can see. The Yashiro Commission is basically in charge of all these other things, which is more related to the people and, you know, festivals and whatnot. But the Kanjo and the Tamriel Commission, to be honest, is like more important and of the Tri-Commission is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let's see who we're gonna go meet in Chinju Forest. Right, so the only reason my mind went straight to Ioroi from the Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual is because we know he's sealed here, but maybe it could be someone else entirely different. As if to, you know, find the helper Yaemiko spoke of. Yeah, it's probably somebody else. Maybe. Somewhere around here. I see this place is... Sayu? Sayu's gonna come into the story? No way. I absolutely forgot about Sayu. It's her. No way. The ninja finally makes her appearance.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Paimon's never seen one of these before.
Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
She was sleeping, and she's gone back to sleep.
I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth.
Man, imagine that. Going into like this mindset that the more you sleep, the more you'll grow. That she's just constantly sleepy now. To, you know, her mind believes that, you know, you're always gonna be sleepy, so continue sleeping, and you'll grow. Yeah. Totally not lazy.
The professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
Oh, I see. Because she's a ninja, we're going to use the ninja to infiltrate the Tamriel Commission to dig up the evidence.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
I still want to meet other ninjas. Like, she can't be the only character that we're gonna have in this game that is a ninja. I want a hydro ninja. I want a pyro ninja, I guess you could say. And you know, a ninja of every element would be nice. Or, you know, just other characters. Where is their headquarters at? The Shiumatsuban and whatnot. I know she resides mainly in Narukami Shrine, but still.
Oh, wow, a ninja? So was that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques?
Yes, transformation jutsu.
Anyway, what's the Shiumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission.
Ah, yes.
A secret unit under Kamisato Ayato.
Oh. Wait. So is Ayato a ninja? Yo, imagine that. That would actually be very nice. While Kamisato Ayaka is the samurai, Ayato works in the shadows as the ninja. That's pretty dope. That's probably not the case. It just says that, you know, the Shiumatsuban worked under the Yashiro Commission, but that would have been pretty dope, right?
Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities.
That's crazy.
Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm looking for. You know what I was thinking of too? Remember that person that they made us meet? That was part of the Tamriel Commission who got his vision confiscated? What if because he was helping people out. He was helping people out with the emergency provisions. He was generally a good guy in the Tamriel Commission. But what if he stumbled upon the evidence that we're to be looking for? And once they found out, it was like, yo, he can't know. He's gonna snitch. he definitely can't know. You need to silence him. How do we do that? Confiscate his vision, his views, go in direct opposition to the Raiden Shogun, confiscate the vision, and bam, he lost his memories. That could be it. I forgot his name, man. God bless his soul, but I forgot his name already. But he was the one that lost his vision, and that could be the reason. That could be the reason. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm looking for.
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. All right then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tamriel Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
The Yashiro Commission! Ayaka! Toma! Well, Toma's also has to lay low after what happened in Act 2, so...
Now you're following me.
So we're gonna get the help of Ayaka, and now the Shumatsuban! Oh my god!
The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Okay. A tight schedule, 3 days. So now we're currently with Sayu, and well, you know, we do have Sayu in our party. I would switch to her, but you know, I kind of took away some stuff from her, so she's not currently built as I used to have her. But yeah, it's very interesting that we actually got to meet Sayu now. Wow, things are getting very interesting. So now we finally bring back the Kamisato clan into this, because we kind of went separate ways from, you know, Kamisato and the Yashiro Commission in general after the events of what happened in Act 2. And, you know, we got more involved with the Sangonomiya resistance and whatnot. We haven't seen Ayaka in a long time, but I think we're about to see her again. Alright, is Kozue still out there? Yes, Kozue's always out there. Alright, let's go into the tea house. I wonder if we're gonna see Toma again. I hope he's doing well.
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
Toma, hello, we're talking to you. Woo! Alright, let me stop. It doesn't look like he's gonna have any more important dialogue for us. Hey, there he is!
What brings you here?
Oh, well actually, instead of bringing Ayaka, Toma's actually the perfect one for this. Although he was laying low, so I would have understood if he stayed out of this, but Toma's actually perfect for this. Let's see how this plays out.
Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
I don't know, and I'm wanted too, you know.
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
Okay, so we are bringing her back into this. Cool. You inform Ayaka and Toma of the current situation. Okay, yeah, everything that's going on, yes.
You have been through a lot since we last met.
Yes, yet, oh, Ayaka, you do not know the half of it.
I understand. You need evidence of the Tamriel Commission's betrayal. Let me think.
The confiscated visions from the three people were definitely one of them, but, you know, that must have been it. It was a way to silence that Tamriel Commission guy. That's why they confiscated his vision. He knew too much, and they couldn't let him rat out the team.
Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tamriel Commission's reports to the Shogun.
Yeah, they're not saying everything. Again, it's very strange. I always like to bring this up, and, you know, referencing back to Venti and Zhong Li. Like, they may be archons, but it's not like they have the ability to keep tabs on every single individual in their continent. You know, like ants. It's like all the people are like ants, and like, how can you pick out an individual ant that's doing something wrong and whatnot, you know, unless someone tells you about it. So that's what the people are for. The Knights of Favonius, the Millilith, and in this case, the Shogunate. They have a different name. I forgot the official name for them and whatnot, but yeah, so it's like, that's what the people are for. They're in charge of policing and whatnot, and they report back.
What do you mean?
The Tamriel Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
And once again, it doesn't help that the Raiden Shogun, at least the one that's ruling over Inazuma right now, is on autopilot, a puppet. So, you know, it's like she can't really check things out. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if I'm blocking this with my camera, but Sayu's still back there just listening.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki.
And he's the one colluding with the Fatui.
It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
We've done this before with Yoimiya.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
Yes, oh my god, beautiful.
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tamriel Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it.
Yes, definitely.
While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tamriel Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Okay.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again.
Oh my goodness. Alright, yo, so we...
It feels
oh my
like
god.
It's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
Yeah, it's not been quite that long. But yeah, I'm getting actually very excited because are we about to enter like another like domain type of scenario where we get to play as Sayu, or not necessarily play as Sayu, but she's going to be with us, similar to how Yoimiya was with us in the Prison Break part. And we're going to have to infiltrate the Tamriel Commission and steal the documents, get the evidence and whatnot. Oh, it's going to be a secret ninja mission. I love that. I'm actually getting very excited about that.
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here.
Aw, Toma.
This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here.
I would assume that after the events of Act 2, I would say a couple of weeks have passed by. Yeah, especially since we already had a couple of days time skip in the first part, when Teppei went out, you know, to do the sneak attack at the Shogun's army, and then he came back, we waited for him. A few days had passed. I confirmed when I went back to edit the video.
Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Oh yeah, yo, I want to, yo, please let us get a hot spring scenario, a scene, a cut scene, or something related to the hot springs, please.
Poor Toma.
Of course, with the waifus, obviously, you know, Raiden Shogun, Yaemiko, Kujo Sara. Yeah, sure, bring in Ayaka as well. No problem. Yoimiya, we need Yoimiya in there. Oh my god, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Yes. Let's save the party for later and hope no one dies.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
Next time. I don't want to do that right now.
Still thinking about that?
The Tamriel Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
Alright, so it's going to be similar to the Prison Break, but this time we're actually going to be breaking in ninja style. That's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. Alright guys, I am very sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut it short there for today. So this wraps up part 2 of Chapter 2, Act 3, Omnipresence over Mortals. We did get to find out a lot in this part though, so you know, it's very chunky indeed with everything. We started off in Watatsumi, made our way over to Yashiori, encountered Scaramouche, made our way over to Narukami after that encounter with Scaramouche, and you know, we got to find out a lot more information. We got the confirmation to the Raiden Shogun's name. Yes, I remember now, I remember all the names. So we got the Narukami Ogosho, we got Baal, we got Raiden Shogun, and we got A. So we have 4 different names for basically the Electro Archon. That's much more. Venti has 2, Zhongli has 3, and Raiden has 4. Huh. So what, is the next Archon gonna have 5 different names? Oh, that's pretty interesting indeed. But yeah, guys, again, very sorry to cut it off short here. That is all the time I have for this video. But my god, we did get a lot of juicy stuff here. Ooh, boy. I was a bit disappointed with the encounter with Scaramouche, though. Scaramouche was the only one that hinted just a teensy bit of encountering us in the past, where he says, "You're supposed to be strong, are you? Go ahead and take it. My, you've gotten so weak." So that kind of gives us a hint that, hey, this guy kind of knows us. But at the same time, for people that don't know Scaramouche and they see him for the first time in that cutscene, it just gives you the implication that Scaramouche knows about you but has never met you, in the sense of, like, you know, you're talking about someone that you've heard so much about. The Traveler, you know, rumors about the Traveler has spread so far and wide by now. I wouldn't be surprised if word has already gotten out to Sumeru, Fontaine, even as far as Natlin, although I'm not too sure about that area yet. But yes, so it could be like that. It could be either or. So for the people that met him in 1.1, we probably interpret that scene as Scaramouche acknowledging that he met us. But for the people that don't know who Scaramouche is, it's probably a scene where you see that he acknowledges you from the rumors he's heard about you. Like, hey, rumor says that the Traveler's supposed to be this big, scary, 9-foot tall person and whatnot. That doesn't look like you, but you're supposed to be strong. So go ahead, do what you gotta do. You're supposed to be strong, right? So yes, I hope we get to see Scaramouche again, but I mean, honestly, it was just, I expected a little more. I hope you guys understand. I'm not really trying to belittle the scene or anything, to take it down. It's just that I did honestly expect a little more, at least just a bit of acknowledgement. It would have been enough just Paimon recognizing him and saying, "Scaramouche, what are you doing here? You were that time with Mona," you know, a flashback. Just something to acknowledge it. I keep, you know, I'm sounding like a broken record here. I do apologize for that, guys. But yeah, that's really all I would have, that's really all I wanted from that scene. But who knows? Who knows? They still have a chance to tie it in together. Maybe in a future event. I'm really not sure. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it in regards to this. So yes, learning that the Raiden Shogun's name is also A. It's a very cute name, I gotta say. Kujo Sara confirmed to be the top tier waifu, strong sense of justice, but above all, a strong sense of loyalty to the Raiden Shogun. She's the one that's gonna be the key to basically inciting the rebellion inside of the Tamriel Commission. I do have faith in that working out, just like Yae Miko wants. So currently we're about to go into this little ninja mission to infiltrate the Tamriel Commission and find out some information. We're going to get to that in the next part. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it off here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, guys, thank you for the absolute support you have been giving me. I'm not sure if the next part is going to be the last part of the, you know, Zarkon Quest in general, but you'll find out. You'll find out by the title. I probably won't know by the time I'm recording it, but you will definitely know by the title next time if it's going to be the ending or not. But with that said, guys, remember to give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget, show your absolute support. Much appreciated. If you want to see more new content in the future, do subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you don't miss an upload, especially a premiere, since this is most likely a premiere. Hey guys watching the premiere, how you doing? You guys are awesome people. I love you. Also, guys, click the links in the description. I have a Discord now, so you can come and chat with me there, you know, have a good time. And also, you know, you'll be notified when I do go live on Twitch, and you can come hang out with me on twitch.tv/BlackwingKei. And that's all the updates I got for you now. It is time for me to go. BlackwingKei is signing out. All right? Bye.